I didn't plan to speak that night, but silence has a limit, and mine ended the moment I understood who took my place, not in my husband's heart, but in my children's lives. I still remember the sound of my own breathing when I pressed play on the hidden camera footage. Shallow, trembling, suspended between hope and dread. 3 miscarriages. 3 tiny heartbeats that never got to become memories. Everyone said, God will give you more. But I felt something darker, a pattern tightening around me. And then, in the footage, she appeared, my mother-in-law, moving through my kitchen like she owned every corner of my life. And then I saw her do it, twisting open a vial, tilting it into my morning drink. Routine, expert, as if she'd done it before. My throat closed, not from surprise, from confirmation. But the real blow came seconds later. My husband called her. His voice was unmistakable, calm, tired, hiding something. It's done, he said. She took it this morning. Don't worry, she won't hold this pregnancy either. I didn't cry, not even then. Just an unnatural stillness spreading through me like ice. They didn't lose my children, they took them. When I met him, he spoke like someone who'd been waiting his whole life for me. Gentle, attentive, a man who looked at me as if I filled a space in him no one else could. His mother? She smiled too wide, held my hands too long, said things like, "My son is everything I have. Don't ever take him away from me." I thought it was affection. Now I know obsession wears polite jewelry and warm shawls. We married, we planned a family, and each time I got pregnant, she'd appear with food, drinks, home remedies. Each loss felt like my body was betraying me, but it wasn't my body at all. After my 3rd miscarriage, something in me sharpened. He barely held my hand in the hospital, avoided my eyes. His mother stood at the doorway, almost relieved. And that night, when I asked him what he wanted for dinner, he said, "Whatever you want." Too soft, too practiced. Something inside me whispered, "Watch." That's how the camera ended up behind the cabinet. Small, silent, the only witness I could trust. And it caught everything. Rage didn't take over, clarity did. I didn't confront him, not yet. I spent 3 days planning, every hour, every move, every breath calculated. I made copies of the footage, one for my lawyer, one hidden in my locker at work, one with a trusted friend. Then I visited a doctor, privately, told her everything. She confirmed the substance, a medication that causes severe pregnancy complications if taken regularly. Administered slowly, unnoticed, administered by someone close. My hands shook only once during that appointment, when I realized how many times they must have done it. Step 1, legal trap. I filed a police report, quietly. My lawyer prepared an emergency protection order. He said it was one of the clearest cases he'd ever seen. Step 2, financial separation. I moved half our joint savings into a secure account under the law's allowance for emergency marital misconduct, bought myself safety. Step 3, social truth. I invited both families over to talk. Everyone believed it was about my emotional state. In a way, it was. Step 4, confrontation, but on my terms. They arrived, my husband at my side, my mother-in-law pretending concern. I stood in front of them all, calm, steady, holding the remote to our TV. "I want you all to see something," I said. I pressed play. Her face froze first. His voice filled the room next. And the room broke into silence so thick it felt like a vacuum. My husband stepped forward. This is edited." "No," I cut in. "For once, you don't get to lie." I placed the doctor's report on the table, then the legal documents, then the restraining order. His mother's knees gave out. He tried to grab my arm. The officer I had waiting outside stepped in immediately. "Sir, please step back." Watching his face when he realized I'd outmaneuvered him, every angle, every exit, felt like justice reclaiming my lungs. He was arrested for conspiracy and endangerment. She for administering harmful substances. The court moved fast. The evidence was brutal. And me? I slept for the first time in years. People ask if I miss him, if I miss the life I thought I had. No, I mourn only the children they stole. But even that grief breathes easier now, because I know this: I didn't lose my place in his life. He gave it away, to his mother, to fear, to selfishness. And I took mine back with truth, not tears. Tonight, I got ready to speak, and for the first time, they had no place left to hide.